Welcome to Family Feud, where two families compete to get the most popular responses to the survey of simple questions. The answers are locked in our electronic board, and in round 1 and 2, each point is worth 250 naira. In rounds 3 and 4, the points are doubled. And in round 5, tripled. The family with the most points at the end of round 5 will go on to play for the top prize of 2.5 million naira. It's time to play, Nigeria. Now, welcome your host, Bisola Aiyeola.
Welcome, my Niger family, to Family Feud Nigeria. My name is Bisola Aiyeola, and tonight we're going to turn up big time. Family Feud is brought to you by our lead sponsor, MTN, associate sponsors Polaris Bank and Golden Penny Foods, and our media sponsor, 88.5 UFM. Over here, it is pretty straightforward. Our researchers have polled the most popular answers to a series of simple survey questions. Those answers are locked into the electronic board behind me, and our families just need to match those answers. And at the end of 5 rounds, the family with the most points would go on to play fast money for a chance to win 2.5 million naira. And on the next episode, they get to play again to cash out the double prize. And I'm talking about 5 million naira. Yeah. Okay, guys, let's get into it. Let's meet the two beautiful families feuding tonight. Coming from Lagos State, it's the Daisy's family. And all the way from Anambra State is the God Abeg family. All right, guys, I am ready to get into it straight up. No time to do what? Waste time. Ladies and gentlemen, this is round 1. Let's have Chinaza and Simi Dre. Come on out. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine, thank
Feeling
you.
good?
Yes.
Awesome stuff. Now, you know the rules of the game. You place one hand behind your back, second hand beside the buzzer in front of you.
Okay.
If you think you know the topmost or correct answer, please hit the buzzer. The point value for this round is single. Are you ready?
Yeah. I'm ready.
All right, they're ready. We surveyed 100 people, and the top 7 answers are on the board. Mention a word you'd use to describe someone who doesn't talk a lot. Chinaza.
Shy.
Shy. Is that on the board? Survey says. Great stuff. All right, Simi Dre. She said shy, it's on the board, but it's not the top answer. So I'm going to ask you now. Mention a word you'd use to describe someone who doesn't talk a lot.
Quiet.
Quiet. She says quiet. Is that on our board? Survey says. Yo. Do you want to play or do you want to pass?
We want to play.
They want to play. Thank you very much, Chinaza.
Yes.
Woo!
Fresh like daisies.
What do you call it?
Daisies.
No, she said something first before you said it.
Fresh like daisies.
Okay. Me, I'm not now Daisy. What am I?
You're a daisy.
Fresh like hibiscus. All right. Hi, Simi Dre. How you doing?
I'm good.
Happy to be here.
My heart is still pounding, but
Do you think you can walk away with a 2.5 million naira prize?
Definitely.
All right. So introduce yourself. Tell us what you do, and the rest of the lovely Daisy family.
So my name is Simi Dre. I'm a radio and television broadcaster.
Yes.
Love you, Bisola, by the way.
Thank you.
And these lovely ladies are the daisies. So we have Hawa. Her name is Hawa, not Hawa. Do you want to tell us about that?
My name is Hawa, Hawa, like how are you?
Okay.
How are you? So not Hawa.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
just
Hawa.
say how are you?
How are you? Hawa.
Exactly.
Hawa. I will call you with power. Hawa. All right.
Oh,
and next to her is who?
Oh, I'm Stephanie. I work in tech.
Okay.
That's all about me.
Hi, I'm Joy. I'm a marketing executive and a makeup artist as well.
Okay.
My name is Dina. I'm a singer.
Dina is a singer.
Yes.
Okay. Hawa. Tell us a bit about yourself.
My name is Hawa. I'm a media personality and a digital fashion and lifestyle content creator.
Ooh. How long have you done this?
For almost 4 years now.
Almost 4 years. And being in media as well?
Yes.
4 years as well?
Yes, 4 years.
Great
Everywhere
stuff.
else.
Hawa, mention a word you'd use to describe someone who doesn't talk a lot.
An introvert.
An introvert. She says introvert. Survey says. Wow. Stephanie, tell us a bit about Stephanie.
Stephanie has been working in tech for maybe 7 years now.
Hey, money! When I hear 7 years and I hear taxis, I see dollars. Dollars all around you. Yeah, the dollars are already there,
It's
isn't it?
really,
Hey! You look it too, my dear. You look
Thank you,
sweet.
thank you,
That's
thank you.
right. All right,
I don't have an
Stephanie,
answer.
mention a word you'd use to describe someone who doesn't talk a lot.
Dumb.
She said dumb. If you are a friend, if you are Stephanie's friend and you don't talk a lot, please bear in mind that she have called you dumb. She says dumb. Survey says. Yo. Okay. No pressure. No pressure. Joy.
Hi,
You've got a
Bisola.
lovely smile.
Thank you.
Thank you. Tell us about yourself, your beautiful self.
Thank you, Bisola. My name is Joy. I am a marketing executive. I've worked in marketing communications, corporate communications for plus 8 years now.
Oh, great.
Different industries, but currently I'm in the real estate sector.
Now, you said that you are in real estate.
Yes, sister.
Sure, you are not like one of your colleagues that we will be looking for house. They will take us to cubicle or kiosk.
No. So I would always ask my clients what exactly
They
you want.
want.
And then I will go out and look for what you want and
Great.
then come back. So I'm not going to come and waste your time now.
That's our girl.
Give it up for the non-time wasters. Joy, not they waste our time. Straight to the point. Awesome stuff. Joy.
Yes.
Mention a word you'd use to describe someone who doesn't talk a lot.
I'll say reserved.
Reserved. Reserved. She says reserved. Survey says. Dina the singer.
Hi.
Isn't it?
Yes, correct.
Dina,
Yes.
anytime I hear that a singer is on the show,
Oh.
you have to drop some vocals.
Oh.
You have to show us the dexterity of your vocal cords. Can you do that for us?
I'll try my best.
By all means, Dina, the floor is yours.
Down, down, all the way. I will be by your side.
Hey! Wow! Wow! Short and sweet. So what genre of music do you focus on?
I'm an R&B singer.
R&B all the way.
Yes.
You cannot give us a little bit of Afro, no.
I mean, we double here and there,
Here
but
and
the
there, but
foundation is R&B.
It's R&B, definitely R&B. Chop
Yes.
Mokular Big. I'm an R&B girl all day.
Hey.
Can we give it up for Dina, please? Dina, mention a word you'd use to describe someone who doesn't talk a lot.
I'll say calm.
Calm. She says calm. Survey says. Yo, that was a good answer. All right. CB Dre, two strikes. 2 strikes.
No pressure.
You see God who I beg, oh, they can steal this from you. So CB Dre, I ask you now, Mention a word you'd use to describe someone who doesn't talk a lot.
Gentle.
Gentle. That's a good one. She says gentle. Let's see if that is on the board. Survey says... Yo! Hawa.
Have mercy.
2 strikes. God, I beg, can still take this from you. Okay? So, mention a word you'd use to describe someone who doesn't talk a lot.
Low-key.
Low-key. Low-key. She says low-key. Is low-key on our board? Survey says... Yo! Chinaza,
Yeah.
have you all deliberated?
Yeah.
All right, let me see how well they can tiff it. Chinaza,
Yes.
mention a word you'd use to describe someone who doesn't talk a lot.
Bisola, I would say timid.
Timid. For a chance to steal from the daisies, Chinaza says timid. Survey says... Yo! All right, let's reveal number 7. Wow. And number 6. Boring. Alrighty, guys. Round 1 is over, and the Daisies family has 93 points on the board. While the God I Beg family is yet to get on the board. The party is just getting started, I tell you this. Right now, we're gonna go on a short break, and when we come back, it's gonna be time for round 2. Welcome back to Family Feud Nigeria, brought to you by lead sponsor MTN and associate sponsors Polaris Bank and Golden Penny Foods. Before the break, the Daisies had 93 points on the board. Wow, God, I beg, is yet to get their points up on the board. Give it up, give it up, give it up. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for round 2. Give me Mesoma and Hawa. Hawa. All right, lovely ladies, you know the rules. You place one hand behind your back, second hand beside the buzzer in front of you. If you think you know the correct or topmost answer, please hit the buzzer, okay?
Okay.
Point value for this round is still single. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right. We surveyed 100 people, and the top 8 answers are on the board. Mention a sport played with a stick. Miss Oma.
Hockey.
Hockey! She says hockey. Survey says... Yo! Good stuff. It's on the board, but it's not the top answer, so I ask you, Hawa. Mention a sport played with a stick.
Polo.
Polo! She says polo. Let's see if that is on the board. Survey says... Yo! Do you want to play or do you want to pass?
Pass.
They want to play. Thank you very much, Hawa. Hey, God, do I beg? Hi, Chinaza.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Introduce yourself. Tell us what you do and introduce the rest of God, I beg.
Okay, my name is Chinaza. I'm a realtor. I'm a fashion stylist too. And right beside me is my lovely sister, Mesoma. Yes, she's my direct sister, like second born.
Yeah.
And then beside that is Olivia, my family friend we've known since school. She's into movie production, yes. And then Oge, she's a realtor too. Yes,
nice.
and she likes FBI. She likes finding out things.
Hey!
She loves finding
Investigator.
out things. Yes, and that's Ekene, my lovely husband.
Hey! How long have you two been married?
Okay, 1 year.
Ah, She said it cutely. 1 year. Are you enjoying marriage so far?
Yeah.
You are shining now. Give it up for Ekene Jare, I beg. Awesome stuff. All right, Mesoma, my immediate younger sister.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm fine.
You got your team here.
Of course.
Yeah.
To bring it home.
So, Mesoma, tell us a bit about yourself.
Okay, my name is Mesoma. I'm an accountant. Okay, let me say I'm interning.
Interning?
Yes. Of course, I'm still serving for
Okay.
now. So I'm also a shoemaker. I know it's rare to see female shoemakers and all that, but yes, I make shoes.
Nice.
I'm also interested in content creating,
Okay.
beauty, like makeups and all
And
those
all of
stuff.
that.
So I am into that. I'm working towards it too.
Okay.
Also, I love dancing, like music.
Hey.
Anywhere there is song.
So did you learn how to dance or it's a natural ability, God-given?
Actually, I started dancing when I was very little.
Little.
Yes.
So you're the dancer of the family.
Yes.
Or everybody else. Can't she dance?
Our too, she's fine. Yeah, true.
Olivia today claims that she did dance.
She did.
She dance past you.
Of course, she's a thespian, so.
Okay. So you're doing all those contemporary dance. Now go to dance like contemporary. Oh, the song. Bring it down. Roll it in your armpit and throw it away. Hi, Olivia.
I'm fine.
How's it going?
Good.
You're good?
Yeah.
All right, Olivia. Mention a sport played with a stick.
Cricket.
Cricket. Olivia says cricket. Is it on our board? Survey says. Yo. Well done. Okay.
Yeah.
You look pretty chill and nice.
Yeah.
Are you chill and nice?
It comes with the mood, though.
It comes with the mood. So which other mood besides chill are you?
I mean, just like you said, I'm chilled because I know if anything can trigger it, and then once it happens,
Bam.
the whole place is on fire.
So you're very spontaneous.
And you're not going to see it coming.
And we're not going to see it coming.
Never.
Sorry, I will not step on your toes. I promise I will not.
It's fine.
All right, okay. Mention a sport played with a stick.
I would say golf.
Golf. She says golf. Is that on our board? Survey says. Yo! That's the top answer. Well, so Ekene, what do you do?
Okay. I'm an engineer.
Great.
Oil and gas service company.
Do you get to travel
Yes.
a lot?
No.
No,
Because
good.
I'm married, yeah.
because I'm married. If you are looking at China, she look like handbag. She will follow you, baby. Anywhere you go, I move with you. All right, Ekene. Mention a sport played with a stick.
I'll say tennis.
Tennis. He says tennis. I don't know if that's on the board, but survey says. Woo! Woo! Chinaza.
Yeah.
Mention a sport played with a stick.
Badminton.
Badminton. She says badminton. Is that on our board? Survey says. Ooh. Mesoma, mention a sport played with a stick.
I would say lawn tennis.
Lawn tennis. She says lawn tennis. Survey says. Woo. Olivia.
Ma.
2 strikes. Daisies. See them. They don't gather head down. They are ready to steal. Olivia, I hereby ask you now. Pressure. Where, sir? Mention a sport played with a stick.
Drafts.
Drafts. Hey. I don't know which stick you use. The board is the stick. Ngwadu, she said draft. If I see draft on this board, I will flog those people doing survey. She says draft. Is it on our board? Survey says. Hey! Simi Dre, this is an opportunity for you to steal from God Abeg. All right, Simi Dre, mention a sport played with a stick.
Baseball.
Baseball. She says baseball. Survey says. Yo! All right. Let's reveal number 6. Who did this survey? Who are the people that did this survey that don't know what stick is? Let's reveal number 4. Snooker! Yes! All righty. The Daisies have 177 points on the board. And God Abeg is yet to get on the board. My people, round 3 is ready. I am ready. Families, are you ready? Yes. Are you sure? Are you ready? Yes. All right, give me Olivia and Stephanie. My sweet, lovely ladies, you know the rules of the game.
Yes.
You place one hand behind your back, second hand beside the buzzer in front of you. If you think you know the topmost or correct answer, please, by all means, hit the buzzer, okay?
Okay.
The point value for this round has been doubled. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. We surveyed 100 people, and the top 7 answers are on the board. Name something students are most likely to lose in school. Olivia.
Textbook.
Textbooks. She says textbooks. Her heart is beating. Survey says. Great. It's not the top answer, so I'm going to give Stephanie a chance. Stephanie, name something students are most likely to lose in school.
Pen or pencil?
Pen or pencil? She says pen or pencil. Let's see if that is on the board. Survey says. Yo! Do you want to play or do you want to pass? They're going to play. Thank you very much, Olivia. Joy Girl.
Hi, Bisola.
How's it going?
Good.
Name something students are most likely to lose in school.
I'll say school uniforms.
She says school uniform. Survey says. Yo! Dina, name something students are most likely to lose in school.
It's Rick's, but I'll say school bag.
School bag. She says school bag. Our survey says. Hey. Okay. Hey, Simi Dre. 2 strikes. God Abeg. They are already doing bebon, talking. How can we steal it? How can we not steal this? All right, Simi Dre, name something students are most likely to lose in school.
Homework.
Homework. She says homework. Let's see if that is on the board. Survey says. Yo! Chinaza,
Yes.
do you believe that you can steal this from the lovely daisies?
Yes.
You're sure?
Yes.
Hey, Chinaza, name something students are most likely to lose in school.
Eraser.
Eraser! Yep. For a chance to steal, she says eraser. Let's see what our survey says. Survey says. Yo! This one, it's tough one kind of. But let's reveal number 7. Shoes. Let's reveal number 6. Money. Let's reveal number 5. Who did this survey? Me, I did not, Shao. I did not. And I'm still a virgin.
With Layla.
Immaculate conception. Let's reveal number 4. Phone. Not in my time. And let's reveal number 3. Great. Yes. This was pretty tough. All right. Round 3 is over, and the Daisies have 277 points on the board. God, our bag is yet to get on the board. Woo. 3 rounds down, 2 more to go. Let's go on a short break, and I want you all to get ready for the surprises that we have in round 4. Welcome back, fam. This is still Family Feud Nigeria, brought to you by our lead sponsor, MTN. You too can join me here with your team of 5 if you text FF to 205 from an MTN line multiple times. Now, before the break, the Daisies had 277 points on the board, while God Abeg had no points on the board yet. It's time for round 4, people. Let's go in. Give me Oge and give me joy. All righty, ladies. You know the rules. Place one hand behind your back, second hand beside the buzzer in front of you. Now, if you think you know the topmost or correct answer, please, by all means, hit the buzzer, okay? Point value for this round is still double. Are you ready?
Sure.
We surveyed 100 people, and the top 7 answers are on the board. Name something you do more often if you were a pet dog. Ogie.
I would cuddle up with my owner.
Cuddle up with my owner. Cuddle up. She said she would cuddle up with her owner. Survey says... Definitely there, but not the top answer, so I'm going to ask you, Joy. Name something you do more often if you were a pet dog.
Bark.
Bark. Bark. She says bark. Survey says... Woo! Do you want to play or do you want to pass? They're playing. Thank you very much, Oge. Hey, Dina.
Yeah.
All right, Dina. Name something you do more often if you were a pet dog.
Eat.
Eat. Eat. She says eat. Survey says... Woo! Top answer. Simi Dre. All right, Simi. Name something you do more often if you're a pet dog.
I would wag my tail.
Wag her tail. Wag her tail. She said she'd wag her tail. Let's see if that's on the board. Survey says... Hawa. Hawa. And it's get it right. Hawa. It's quite confusing because you know how we are used to Hawa.
Hawa,
So it's
yeah.
Hawa. Name something you do more often if you were a pet dog.
I would say sleep.
Sleep. She says sleep. Let's see what our survey says. Yo. Stephanie, name something you do more often if you were a pet dog.
I would say bite.
Bite. She says bite. Survey says... Yo!
Bring it back, bring it back.
That's a good answer.
Bring it back.
Joy, yes, so now you bring us here.
Bring it back
So I'm
home.
back asking you. Name something you do more often if you were a pet dog.
I'll say make a mess.
Make a mess. Scatter everywhere. She says make a mess. Survey says, yo. Dina, name something you'd do more often if you were a pet dog.
Pooh and wee.
Pooh and wee. She says poo and wee. Our survey says. Woo. Okay. 2 strikes. Simidre, 2 strikes. God, I beg, can steal this. All right? Name something you do more often if you were a pet dog.
Lick people.
Ew! Lick people! That is one thing I can never really get used to with my dog Jojo, nah. Lick people, is that on our board? I don't know, but survey says. No! That was wild. I would never have thought that was on there. Alrighty, guys. At the end of 4 rounds, the score is now 457 to the Daisies. And the Godabek family is still yet to get on the board. Give it up for them, guys. The final face-off is here. One family will come out victorious and go on to play fast money for a chance to win the reward of the day, which is how much? 2.5 million naira. Oh yeah, let's feud. Give me a Kene and give me Dina. Woo. Hi, Dina.
Hello.
Hi, Kene.
I'm good.
Ooh, you know the rules. Place one hand behind your back, second hand beside the buzzer in front of you. If you think you know the topmost or correct answer, please by all means hit the buzzer. All right?
Yeah.
Point value for this round has been tripled. Are you ready?
We are ready.
We're ready. We surveyed 100 people, and the top 5 answers are on the board. Name a reason why a person would hate their job. Okay.
Much task.
Tasks. He says much tasks. Survey says. Woo. Not the top answer, so I'm going to ask you now, Dina. Name a reason why a person would hate their job.
They might dislike their superior or their boss.
Disliking their boss. She says disliking the boss. Survey says. Whoa. Do you want to play or do you want to pass? They want to play. Thank you very much, Dina. All right, Chinaza. Name a reason why a person would hate their job.
Low pay.
Low pay. She says low pay. Is that on our board? Survey says. Yo, that was the top answer. Mesama.
Yes.
Name a reason why a person would hate their job.
Requires more time, like spends more time in the job.
Too much time on the job. Spends too much time on the job. Survey says, yo. Olivia, you can clear the board. So I ask you now, Olivia, name a reason why a person would hate their job.
Dissatisfaction.
Dissatisfaction. Dissatisfaction. Bam, just dissatisfaction. Survey says, okay, just one strike. Okay, name a reason why a person would hate their job.
I would say unconducive working environment.
Okay. The work environment is not conducive. Survey says. Who do this survey? Ekene, 2 strikes. Daisies can steal. This is a chance for you to clear the board. You got your family here, and you can clear the board. Ekene, I ask you now, name a reason why a person would hate their job.
Nature of the job.
The nature of the job. He says the nature of the job. I don't know if it's on there, but survey says. Yo! Simi Dre.
Hey, hey.
Are you ready to tip this?
We're ready.
You ready?
We're ready.
All right. Simi Dre, name a reason why a person would hate their job.
Co-workers or colleagues.
Colleagues. She says co-workers or colleagues. Is that on the board? Survey says. The Daisies have won the game with 745 points. And they will be going on to play Fast Money for a chance to win 2.5 million naira. My God, Abeg family, I had so much fun with you guys. It's sad that you did not win anything today, but what we're going to do is we're going to multiply the points that you did not have by 250 naira. It comes to no points, no naira, but because we love you, our sponsors, they love you. Yes. They say nobody that come on Family Feud can go home empty-handed. Yes, so they're gonna let you guys walk away with 100,000 naira. And that is not all. You also get to go home with 10 cartons of Golden Semovita and Golden Vita. Courtesy Golden Penny Food. I had so much fun chatting with you guys. You guys are a pure, proper vibe. Let's give it up for God Abego! Once again, I want to say a big congratulations to the Daisies. You will now be playing Fast Money, so I need 2 of you who play Fast Money to join me up here. Alrighty, guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a jiffy to play what? Fast Money! Welcome back to Family Feud Nigeria. The Daisies are ready to play Fast Money! Okay, Simi Dre, Joy is off stage where she can't see or hear your answers. I'll ask you 5 questions in 20 seconds. Try to give me the most popular answer. Now, if you can't think of something to say, simply say pass, and I'll get back to it if we have enough time left. If you and Joy can get 200 points together, the Daisies will be walking away with 2.5 million naira. Simi Dre, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Can we have 20 seconds on the clock, please? The clock will start after I read the first question. Ready?
Yeah.
Name a profession that requires employees to wear the same uniform.
Medical doctors.
Name something people do to change their appearance.
Makeup.
Name an item that might be disposable.
Bin.
Mention something that attracts you to a lady.
Her smile.
Name a food people pick and eat with their hands.
Amala.
Woo! Pa, 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 pa. Yo! All right. Let's see how well you did. Woo! Fire, fire, fire. All right, Simi Dre. We asked you to name a profession that requires people to wear the same uniform. You said, survey says. Okay. We asked you to name something people do to change their appearance. You said, survey says. We asked you to name an item that might be disposable. You said, survey says. We asked you to mention something that attracts you to a lady. You said, survey says. And we asked you to name a food people pick and eat with their hands. You said, survey says. All right. You got a total of 50 points. Thank you very much. You can join the rest of the family. Can we clear the board and bring out Joy? Go, Joy. Woo. Hi, Joy.
Hi, Bisola.
All right. Simi Dre got 50 points, and right now you need 150 points to be able to walk away with 2.5 million naira. Now I'm going to ask you the same 5 questions that I asked Simi Dre. You cannot duplicate her answers. If you do, you're going to hear this sound. I'll ask you to try again, and you'll give me another answer.
Okay.
Now, it is tougher this time, so what we're going to do is we're going to give you 25 seconds. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right. Let's remind everyone of Simi Dre's answers. And can I have 25 seconds on the clock, please? The clock will start after I read the first question. Joy. Name a profession that requires employees to wear the same uniform.
Air hostess.
Name something people do to change their appearance.
Makeup.
Try again.
Clothing.
Name an item that might be disposable.
Sanitary towels.
Mention something that attracts you to a lady.
Her smile.
Try again.
Her curves.
Name a food people pick and eat with their hands.
Small chops.
Yo! Boom, boom, bam. Boom, boom, bam. All right, let's see how well you did. Joy, we asked you, name a profession that requires employees to wear the same uniform. You said, survey says. Police force was the top answer. We asked you to name something people do to change their appearance. You said, survey says. Hairstyle. Hairstyle was the top answer. We asked you to name an item that might be disposable. You said, survey says. Cup. Cup was the top answer. We asked you to mention something that attracts you to a lady. You said, survey says.
Yeah.
Beauty. Beauty was the top answer. We asked you to name a food people pick and eat with their hands. You said, survey says. Eba. Eba was the top answer. Thank you very, very much, Joy. So sorry your points did not add up to 200, but what we're going to do is we're going to multiply every single point you've got here today by 500 naira, which makes it a total of 420,000 naira. Woo! My, oh my, oh my. And that is not all, guys. They are going to be going home with 20 bags of Golden Penny Semovita and Golden Vita. Thank you very much, Golden Penny. The Daisies will also get to face another family on the next episode for a chance again to win 2.5 million naira.